YouTube, what is going on? Back with my latest video, back with another CGC submission video. So I have a huge stack of comic books that I have that I'm going to be spending to CGC. So I didn't realize there's this many, so I'm going to show you guys all the books that I'm going to be sending in. I may break this up to 2 different orders because it's a big stack and it's going to be expensive to send in, but I've accumulated a big stack of stuff that's, you know, worth getting graded. So I'm going to show you guys all the stuff that I'm going to send in, give you guys my predictions of what I think they're going to get when they get graded, and then when they come back in, we'll review this video and see if I was right. So let's get right to it.
Listen, been in the game for a minute, clocking in because it's time to get down to business. Stunting is a habit, on me I'm good at it. Asking around town, I'm known as the Popsavage.
Alright guys, before we get into this video, please smash that like button down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos, and as always, if you're new, welcome, and hit the subscribe button down below as well so you're updated to my most recent content, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted as soon as I post a new video. So I'm just going to go through these pretty quickly, and because it's a huge stack. So I did get I did send out a submission to CGC. They sent it back to me because it was damaged in the mail, the outside box. But the way I packaged them, there's no damage to any of the comic books inside. So I'm going to send these back out to them, hoping that it goes better this time and they get graded. But let me show you guys what I'm going to send out. So in this submission, we have, finally, this is like the 3rd time I've said I'm going to send this one out. This is like my... This book's cursed somehow, some way. But we have Venom number 3, first appearance of Noel. That's the 3rd print. We have the Ninja Turtles number 7. This is the 2nd print. First appearance of, I believe, Krang. We got 2 copies of Last Ronin. So I'm actually shooting this right after I did that guess that grade for the last Ronins I got. So make sure you check that video out, see how we did with the first copy that was sent out. I have this Strange Academy number 1. This is the Walmart edition. Pretty cool book. And then Spider-Verse number 1, which is also a Walmart edition. Was able to track down both of those issues. And then this is also a Walmart edition. It's the Batman 89 3rd print. This is actually my neighbor's. He wanted me to send this out for him. I do have my own copy, but I'm just going to send his so we don't get him confused and he knows which book's his and which one's mine. We have Thanos Quest. Pretty cool book. All these so far, the new books, I'm going to guess 9.8. That first appearance of Krang, I'm going to guess a 7.5. It's got a little bit of damage to it, but nothing too crazy. Thanos Quest, I'm going to go at 9.0. Bigger book, I've had it for a while, so I'm not thinking it's going to be too high. We got Lethal Protector number 1. This is the newsstand variant too, so I'm hoping that it's going to come back as a high grade, but I'm thinking it might be a 9.4. I got it off the shelf. Now I'm going to get all these pressed as well, so they can be in the best condition possible. We have Spawn number 1. It's not the newsstand, just the direct edition. I'm going to go with 9.2 for that one. We have Batman Adventures. This is the Mad Love edition. This is, I believe, the 3rd appearance of Harley Quinn. Pretty cool book. I'm going to go with 9.6 on that one, just because it's a dark cover. We have Infinity Gauntlet number 1. 9.4 for this is my guess. Very cool book. I did get a decent amount of Thanos and Infinity stuff, and just haven't got it graded yet. So happy to finally get this graded. First appearance Court of Owls. We have Batman number 6. Very cool issues. I'm gonna go with 9.6s for these as well. Kept pretty good shape. Got them right off the comic book shelf. We have New Avengers number 7. This is the first appearance of the Illuminati. Definitely a highly speculative book at the moment. I'm going to get this one graded just in case the Illuminati does make an appearance in the MCU. I think it's going to be a great book to have. I got this one for $4 and you know, pretty good if I get this graded pretty high. I'm going to guess a 9.6. Pretty good shape. I don't see anything wrong with it at all. This is a cool book. I don't know if this is really valuable or not, but I like it. We have Spider-Man vs. Wolverine. This book I got in the mystery box. I think they ended up paying like $2 for it, so not too much into it. I like the book. I think it'd be cool getting graded. I'm going to go with a 9.0 for that one. We have Alpha Flight number 1, another book that's related to like the X-Men collection I have going, so definitely one I want to get graded. Going with 9.2. We have She-Hulk number 2. Very cool book. This is the 2nd appearance of She-Hulk. I slept on the first one. She-Hulk number 1 was not too expensive for a long time, and then with the show coming out now, I missed out on that one. That one's kind of skyrocketed in high grade for value. I don't think this one's in the best of shape, so I'm gonna guess 8.0, but I only paid $2 for it, so I'm not mad at whatever grade it comes out to be. I got 2 copies of this. This is Seven Secrets number 1. This is the Akira variant. Very, very cool story. If you guys have not read this yet, definitely check this one out. But very, very cool book. I got 2 of them because I thought the cover was amazing, and want to make sure I preserve those ones. Now, these next couple things, I have multiples of. I have the first appearance of Bishop is 282, or first full appearance of Bishop. X-Men 282. I got 3 of these. I'm gonna go with 9.8s for all of them because I'm hoping so, because it's not really a valuable book outside of that. And then I got 2 of these first appearance of Jubilee, X-Men number 244. I didn't pay too much for any of those. I think I paid like $8 for every single one, the Bishop and Jubilees. I already have 2 copies of the first Jubilee. I have a 9.2 and 9.4. So I'm hoping at least we get 1.9.6 or higher. That is the goal, because I'd like to upgrade my book. Now I have A-Force number 1, the hip-hop variant, and then also the regular cover. Hoping for 9.8s on those. Look really, really nice. Another big book right here. We have the silent issue, G.I. Joe number 21. I just recently got this from my comic book shop. I ended up getting it for free because I had gift cards and such. I'm gonna go with a 5.0 on this one. It's got some damage on the spine, but still pretty good shape outside of that. So I'm gonna guess 5.0, but I wouldn't be surprised if it got slightly higher than that. This is the foil edition of Something is Killing the Children, number 1. Very cool book. I did read this one, this exact copy, so I'm gonna go with a 9.6 just because there might be some damage on it from reading it, but I was pretty careful. So 9.6 is my guess. Up next, some really cool books. We have Simpsons Comics and Stories. It's the first appearance of Simpsons in comics. So very, very cool book, and I think I can get a 9.4 out of this. It's not the worst shape. I'm just going with that for the age and the way it was kept, and 9.4 seems to be a safe guess for that. We got Space Jam. Space Jam, Space Jam, Space Jam. My favorite movie of all time. Hoping to get a 9.0 out of this. It's an old book. It's a kid's book. I don't have much expectations for a dark cover book too, so 9.0 is my dream. I haven't seen any of these get graded. I didn't check like the census or anything, but I know that book, there's none of them available out there, so it'd be cool to have one that's graded. This is Spider-Man issue number 362. It's the second appearance of Carnage. Very cool cover, Carnage and Venom with Spider-Man on there. I got this in a mystery box as well. Gonna gun for 9.6 in this, but look, I'm saying being conservative on my grades. Like when I look over these books, I don't see anything too wrong with them at all. That's why I send them out, especially the newer stuff. That G.I. Joe one, it's worth getting graded no matter what, just because the book it is. But like the newer stuff, I don't really send in unless it looks tip-top shape. 9.6 is what I conservatively guessing, but any of them being 9.8s, I wouldn't be surprised. We have Batman number 92 is the first cover appearance of Punchline. This is the cover B variant. I think it's a really cool issue. I've mentioned several times on this channel that I think this one's highly underrated, highly undervalued. It's only $5. Punchline's huge. It's the first full cover appearance of her. I think second appearance of her technically, if you're gonna consider both the first issue being the cameo and then the other one being first full. This gotta be the second full appearance. So it's definitely a one I think is worth getting. I think this one's gonna come with 9.8. I don't care about that book because that one's just so amazing. I just want to grade it. I got 2 copies of the ScottyYoung.com Strange Academy number 1 variant. A lot of Strange Academy stuff. Pretty cool series, and I kind of went crazy with it a little bit. The Animaniacs Christmas special is the first appearance of Animaniacs in comics. The new show, very, very good. I picked this one up before the show came out. So excited to get this one graded. Gonna guess a 8.5 for this. Again, it's a kid's book, it's old. Anything can happen when it's put it on kids. Got Maestro number 1. This is the Clayton Crane variant, I believe. This is the Virgin variant. Very, very cool. 9.8 for that is what I'm guessing. Then we have 2 copies, cover A and cover B of Department of Truth number 1. Very, very good series. I highly suggest this series if you haven't picked it up. I don't know if issue 1's available at all. I don't know if you can get even the different prints of it, but if you can track it down, definitely take a look at it, read it. It's a really good story. I'm all caught up on that one, so I strongly suggest that one. 9.8s on those. Up next we have Shuri number 1. Very cool book, you know, the speculation around Shuri being the new Black Panther. Decided that it's time to get this one graded as well. Very, very dope book. I'm thinking 9.4 for this one, just because the condition of it may be a little off. We have Fantastic Four Antithesis #1. This is the Alex Frost timeless variant with Silver Surfer on it. First full appearance of Antithesis, and just a cool book overall. 9.8s. On all the rest of these, I think we'll get, well, no, not this one. But Venom #1, first Venom for this storyline is going on right now. Another 9.8. I do have multiple copies of that Venom. I'm just gonna send one for right now. We have Thor number 337. Yeah, 337. This is the first full appearance of Beta Ray Bill. Sorry, and there is a stain on this book. So I'm guessing like a 6.0, maybe even a 7.0 if we get lucky. But it's not a great copy. I got this in a collection from one of my friends. It's not in the best of shape, but I still want to get it graded just because I think the book looks amazing. And I just like having all my books graded. I'd rather have them graded than being like this top loader. I know a lot of people just like to have the top loader, but I think it just presents a whole lot different in the CGC slab. We got Ghostwriter Volume 2, issue #1. This one I got for 50 cents. So I'm gonna get it graded. I'm hoping to get a 9.6 out of it. And then last but not least, we have 2 more books. We have the Ghostwriter number 13. Yep, oh, 15. This is the first glow in the dark comic book. Very, very cool issue. Hoping for a 9.8 for that. And then last but not least, we have Batman Adventures #1, numero uno. This is part of my dad's collection as well as that Mad Love one. So I'm gonna guess a 9.6 just because that's what the other ones seem to be getting. So there you guys go. That is all the books I have. Like I said, it's a lot, and I'm hoping that I can get good grades on all of them. I may break them up into different orders up at CGC just to kind of cut down on costs, because with the grading costs and the pressing costs, I don't know what I'm looking at as far as prices, but it's definitely a lot. So let me know what you guys thought, about these comics. Let me know if you guys have any in your collection, and let me know what your favorite one was. If you have not already, hit that like button, hit subscribe button, check me out on Instagram at ThePopSavage so you can stay connected there too. And thanks again for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Till next time, I'll see you later.